This is training organized by Blue Sky Citadel. So, and these are different courses that we offer. But today it's going to be basically introduction to software testing courses that we do offer. So, yeah, it's funded by the City of and we, like I said on Tuesday, this training was actually started by friends teaching friends, and then they are getting jobs. Then before then it becomes back to school. We based on success stories, you can see the group that I belong to. We don't advertise basically. It's everything's through word of mouth because of what we've done, and because also I've seen people that have actually paid like £1,400 for a course like this, and they came to our course and say, "Oh, we even got better materials, we got better help from you guys, so even better than what we paid money for." So yeah, we're going to have two tutors for this particular software testing. So, and there will be other mentors also. That is myself and the Manager. You can check my LinkedIn profile. Like I said before, I've got almost 15 years experience in software testing, and I've worked for different organizations like HSBC, Gazprom, European Bank of Constructions, Rabobank, and the likes actually. And focusing on automation testing, even I've got even in C Sharp or Java. But this particular this course that we're going to be doing right now will be automation in C Sharp. Then Timmy works with Capgemini. It's going to be teaching us mobile automation testing. So if you're interested in mobile automation testing, so Timmy is your guy. So it's going to be looking into manual testing for automation for mobile and also automation for mobile also. So that will come after the automation with Selenium and Specflow. So for the training, so how is it being structured? So it's going to happen weekly from next year. So after today, we're going to meet again on first Monday of next year. I think second is it? No, it's going to be the first Monday of next year. So then every Monday, so we're going to have that training, 8 to 10. So there we plan to do extra courses for manual testing, but we only plan to do three courses, 3 weeks for manual testing, but we know it might not be enough. So if you do need extra practical classes, please do let us know. So, but we plan to do like 6 hours of manual testing classes. Then after that, we actually advise everyone to enroll for certification. I think this is the right time to get it. If you do need materials for the certification and you plan to do it early next year, please by all means send an email to admin at blueskies.com. They are going to send materials to you so that you can prepare. I think there are also DOMs that you can use to prepare for the exam. So you can contact us and we are able to help you. So and after that we also offer internship. This is unpaid internship. I must emphasize that actually maybe it's not even an internship, but more often we call it like a mentoring program. This is a place that we take your hand, we help you in making sure you understand what's been taught in the course, and also to ensure that you have exposure to practical projects, and you'll be able to also use as a reference also for the like 3 months you work on this particular project by Blue Sky. So and it's been very successful. I think you can ask from the other guys. So most of the people that really worked and do something eventually, maybe in a few months or even within the program, they will get a job. Even those one that hasn't got even experience to IT at all. So I've seen some of them actually got a job even after they finish. So because it's very intense. So I'm going to go through what is required to be successful, even to even be able to enroll or being considered for the internship. I'll go through that later. So we also offer workshops. There will be one on the 25th of January for everyone, for the BAs and also for the QAs and also for your manager. So, and also after that, we also do graduation. There will be graduation and inductions, graduation for the last set on the 25th of January, and also graduation for the last set that they did in Java. So it's very important. So, and also the content of this course will be posted on different forums. For the first one is the video. The video will go into YouTube and it will be sent to you. And the documents of this particular slide also will be posted on a discussion forum. I will share the link with you so you add yourself to the discussion forum so you can have access to the material. So you can upload different material that you're going to do, and you can also make comments and discuss any issue that you have on that discussion forum is being created for this particular purpose. So, okay, maybe the question you might ask yourself is, who is this course for? So it's for anyone that intends to go into software testing, or you are actually a software tester. You want to enhance your skill in maybe mobile testing or in automation testing, or you want to know theoretical, or you want to have theoretical information about why we do things in software testing or different test designs and everything. So if this is a course for you. So if you're a test professional, even if you're a developer, your business analyst is it's going to be detailed, to be honest. So you could also benefit from it. And in terms of experience, whether you are experienced or you are also not that experience or just making transition into software testing, this course is also for you. Or recent graduates, we got another group for youth because we thought they also need more mentorship, to be honest. So we created a new group for youth. If you are under 25, you should belong to that. So because you're going to have more help than in the adult, to be honest. But however, that doesn't mean that if you're an adult, you should go and crash that group. You should not be there. So it's only that I think for them they need more time. So if you are under 25, you should go into that particular group. So this particular course will answer some questions. So one of them is, what exactly is software testing? So I think I do mention before that sometimes I get feedback from YouTube that most of our videos are too long, and it could be shortened because there is some of the comments are, oh, this particular discussion or this training could be done in 1 hour or even in 20 minutes or 15 minutes. I do agree with them, to be honest, because sometimes we also do short videos, 5 minutes and everything. But during the course of this particular training that we do online, we try to make sure we go as basic as possible because we know different people are in different level of IT skills. So we try to make sure that everyone understands what we are actually saying. So I can say right now, what is software testing? That's so basic for some other people. So if you are looking for a short video to watch in terms of software testing, this is not going to be the right video for you. So you can as well just leave this place right now because it's going to be long and it might be boring for you. But if you're looking for a detailed explanation on software testing, introduction to software testing, this is the right place for you to be. So, however, even if you're looking for short video, you could skip to different parts actually. So this particular video is in different segments or sessions, so you could skip into the sessions that you are looking for, and then you can find the information from there. So we're going to look into what exactly is software testing, and also why is it important, and also software testing and the economy, what benefit is it, and what are the duties of software testers, what exactly is system requirement, how is this particular document used, and what is test scenario, how do you design your test cases, how do you design your test data, what exactly is software defects, bugs, mistakes, and everything like that. So what is the cost of defect in different phases of software development life cycle? So, and how do you report or create bugs? So some of these one also will have a practical sessions just so that I can be able to go through this using a tool that we're going to look into, but it's not going to be in this particular session. It's going to be the next time that we meet. But we also try as much as possible in this session, in this particular video, to look into some of these particular questions that is there. So software testing roles. So when you are going to be applying for roles, so what do you look for? How do you know? And you go into maybe JobServe or CW jobs. What do you search for? So the first thing I would say search for is just put software testing. So it could be in different names. So business tester, UAT, or defect and management expert quality, or you could test automation specialist, technical tester. 1 minute, please. Depending on what you want, so can just go through this quickly on what this was about majorly for. And I can say one is technical tester, could be a automation tester basically. So tech architects, you are also similar to that. Also, you are meant to develop different framework using different tools, similar to even a test tool specialist, making sure you have proof of concept of using different tools that you can also propose to submit this, a particular scenario or to solve a particular business problem that you have. So, and there's also test manager. Your role was basically strategic, basically making sure all the principles of testing are followed, and also making sure resources are available and everything. So we're going to look into this also in great detail, not in this particular class, but maybe in the future one anyway. So I'm not going to talk about much on this one, but this is another different ways different testing disciplines that you can look into actually. So when you're going to be searching for roles, so you need to know where you fit in on different parts of testing activities or testing roles anyway. So now, first question is, so I'm going to go through this later, and also why is testing very important? So I would say it's because bugs are real and they are also very expensive and even dangerous to also dangerous, very expensive to fix actually. So and they can cause potential loss, even monetary or human, even death, sometimes death. So we have several examples of those. So I'm going to go into those ones also. So one, what is the fundamental of testing, the aim of testing? I will look into this quickly, then I'll talk about the schedule of this particular course. So testing is very, very limited. It's very, very needed actually. But it's got its limitation, it's got its objective, it's got its purpose, and also there's principle to it. So this particular course, we try to introduce that to you. We try to introduce what's the fundamentals of testing, so what is the psychology behind testing, and also for you to gain understanding of this fundamental of testing. So we try to make it as basic as possible. If you don't know anything about testing, welcome on board actually. So this particular course is going to open your eyes to testing, software testing, and also encourage how to you can be encouraged to be a tester and what you need to do to become one actually. That is the aim of this particular introduction anyway. So the schedule is we're going to do manual testing, very intense manual testing course. So today's 16, so the next one will be on the 6th and 13th, so 8 to 10 p.m. UK time. Then after that, we're going to look into automation and APIs. So that will start on January 20th to February 24th, or at the same time, 8 to 10 p.m. UK time. And after that, we're going to have mobile testing using even with automation also. So that will start from March 2nd to March 23rd. So at the same time. Then when we finish, there will be a project-based mentorship that we do run that will start from April 6th to May 31st. For you to be able to be considered in this particular mentorship program, you need to attend all these courses. There's a log for everyone that actually logging into this particular courses. So when you apply, we check the log to see that you've logged in, you've attended the course that is tick. Also, you've attended our workshops that we do. Like I said, there's one on the 25th of January. You've attended that one. We normally do two. After that is beginning, and we'll do another one at the end. So that date will be communicated to you. I think it will be around end of March because that's where we're going to finish the mobile. So we try to make sure that it's beginning and also the end. So what you do workshop is basically from our experience, we find out when we bring people into the mentorship, right? And we have like this house, we try to make sure it's kind of like a work environment. We put QA, project manager, and BA in one team, so they try to work in as if they are actually in the environment basically. But what we found out is like when people have not come for the workshop, so they've got issue with their environment, they've got issues with their setup, they've got issues. And before then they put people on backward when they're trying to do the internship. So because of that, we mandated everyone to attend the workshop so that everyone will be at the same page. And also during the mentorship, we also assist with job applications. We even encourage them to apply actually. So and also give updates during the application. This we're going to be doing also rigorous. And yeah, this is not a paid job actually. So, but we could give reference from Blue Sky. This is very important. So, but we are only going to give reference for the duration of the internship. So it's not someone calling and say, okay, I've worked with Blue Sky for the last 10 years. No, this is not going to happen. So you're going to be giving reference for maybe, okay, let's say you started right now. You can give reference from this particular time that you started, and if you're able to do the internship also, so that would be like 6 months reference that you've been with us and you're able to do this and the project that you worked on and everything. We can cover that 6 month gap for you. So based on what we've done, so we can give that. So and yes, certification, like I said, we encourage everyone to do certification. So it's IST, for software testing, IST QB. So 120 questions, there's a DOM for 120 questions. So out of the DOMs, you have to answer 40 questions. So then the pass marks in three. So if you want to sit for this exam, for this certification, do contact the admin at bluesky.com. And also, like I said, I've talked about the workshop. During the workshop, at the end of the program, we also do CV reviews in the workshop. We do interview prep in the workshop, and also we're going to do on the 25th. Also, we're going to do like a career fair. There will be people coming to share their experience. Some people is in this program thinking I don't have IT experience at all. How will I do? So you're going to also meet people that have gone through the course without any IT experience, and they share their testimonies or what are their challenges, how they're able to overcome it. So you'll be able to hear from them also, and maybe that might encourage some of us in the program. So I actually said about the discussion board that we're going to post this particular slide on discussion. So if you could write this particular URL down, so we're going to post the slide and also the material during the course. So into this particular slide, so into the particular discussion board. So once you go there, it's been structured in a way that you will see there will be QAs, there will be PAs, there will be project manager. So, but you need to look at the right one so that you can go in there and select the right discussion, and you'll be able to see the you're able to see that particular document that you're looking for. So over 25 and under 25, but make sure you be in the right discussion board, so that you can get the right information from there. So and it's yeah. Okay. So the content of the automation quickly, we'll go through this because I didn't actually put the one for mobile actually because I'm not taking it. So, but that will come later. Jamie is going to be doing that. But for the automation, we're going to cover anything Selenium, anything Specflow. So anything that is Specflow, anything that is Selenium, so basically from TDD, from getting, from the setup, from the running of your SpecFlow application, or even in different browser, we try to look into that, and we're going to look into WebDriver commands, how do you do that, locator, SBAR, switches, alerts. So we try to cover those ones. It's going to be very, very intense, I would say. So it's going to be very intense. So and we'll try to, as much as possible, to explain them in great detail. Video that we're going to be doing also, like I said, might be a long video, but I know people, as when you watch it, you know where you're looking for. You should be able to go there and also pick those things.